Hey, what's up everyone, Ollie here. So with it being 2021, you're probably watching this video because you're interested in starting your own YouTube channel. So I wanted to go through what I think it takes to start a YouTube channel, what I recommend you do, and also maybe go through some of the mistakes that I made along the way. So one of the main things that I've seen a lot of people do is that they put up a barrier between their idea and executing on that idea. They make all sorts of excuses when it comes to starting something, and I feel like when it comes to starting YouTube, it really is never too late. The great thing about YouTube is that you can go into a saturated niche, whatever you're interested in, and still make videos on that topic, mainly because I bet last time you looked up a review on a product that you're interested in buying, I bet you didn't just watch one video from one creator. I bet you watched a bunch of videos from a bunch of different creators trying to form an opinion on that product, trying to get as much information on that product. And that's what makes YouTube so great. Everyone has something to share, everyone has a different way of seeing something, and I bet a lot of those videos that you watched, you took away something new from each video, and that's what makes YouTube so powerful and such a great place to share your own videos. Before you even start a YouTube channel, you've got to think about what you're actually going to share, what the topic of your channel is going to be. You might be interested in tech, you might be interested in doing DIY, maybe showing how to make furniture, or you might be interested in fashion. You've got to think about what you're personally passionate about, what you're actually interested in, because whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're interested in, you're most likely going to know more about that topic than the next person. And that's what YouTube is all about. People come to YouTube to find content that provides them value, to learn something, to take away something. It could even be just entertainment or comedy. If you're making videos entertaining people, making people laugh, again, that's providing value to these people because you're making them laugh, you're making them feel better. So think about the topic, think about what you're good at. It can be quite broad if you want, but I do recommend trying to go as niche as possible because that's what makes YouTube so great. When you start off in a niche and you're very knowledgeable in that niche, you can expand further once your channel starts growing. But when it comes to really getting the ball rolling, I highly recommend choosing a very specific niche. Picking a name for your channel, I think, is actually one of the easiest parts. Just go with your own name. Don't overthink it. Don't think you need to come up with a brand or anything like that. Because when you first start doing a channel, when you first start making videos, I think it's actually best to make it about yourself, to just name it whatever your name is, because that's just easy and you're building a brand around your name. When you start a YouTube channel, once you start sharing your content, you are essentially building a brand, even if it is your own name. And having that brand around your name makes you more trustworthy, if you come across as trustworthy, of course, and people are more likely to listen to you. So don't overthink the name, just use your own name and just go with it. I also recommend to not focus too much on branding and logos and all these different things, especially when you're first starting out. I think coming up with a logo, coming up with branding and things like that, you can do at a later date once you actually have the budget to do, once you actually have the time. Like I said, just start with your name. With the cover photo on your YouTube channel, just go to Unsplash, find a photo that you like, that fits your sort of look and aesthetic that you're looking for, and just use that. And then when it comes to your profile picture, your avatar, just use a picture of yourself. I think that is the best way to get started. Do not overthink brands and coming up with a whole branding package and all these different colors and stuff. That's just way too much work, I think. I like to keep it simple because at the end of the day, people don't really care about your brand if you're not putting out any valuable content. When it comes to making videos, I think a lot of people are concerned, can you make enough money on YouTube? And yes, you can. You can definitely make YouTube a career. I think nowadays it's getting more and more sort of accepted, you could say, that being a YouTuber is an actual job. I feel like 10, 15 years ago saying that you were a YouTuber, people would look at you like, what? That's not a real job. But it really is a job now. I feel like a lot of people are just accepting it. They know that if you make YouTube videos, if you have your own channel, that's a very lucrative way of making money. Of course, when you first start, you're not going to make any money. That's just a given. So when you do start a channel, don't be put off by, oh, you're not making money straight away, because that's just not how it works. You've got to put in the effort, you've got to make the videos, you've got to have the audience, and you've got to be into that journey. You've got to be part of the process. You've got to enjoy the process. If you don't enjoy making videos, if you don't enjoy the process, then unfortunately, I don't think it's really going to work out, to be honest, because you've really got to enjoy making videos for you to gain the audience, to gain a following, and then to get enough views to make enough money. Just see it as part of the journey. You're going on this track. There's lots of steps along the journey. There's lots of stops along the journey, and making money is one of those steps that just comes naturally as you go along that journey. You also don't need fancy gear. I know a lot of people do get put off by big YouTubers using very expensive cameras. Even I use an expensive camera, but the reason I have an expensive camera is because I use the money that I made from my YouTube channel to buy the camera in the first place. I think the best gear, the best camera that you have right now is usually the one that you have in your pocket, your phone. You can easily use a phone to make videos. If I were to start my YouTube channel again, without any budget, without any money or anything like that, I would use my phone easily. I actually did make my first YouTube video with my iPhone because it was nice and easy and the quality is good enough. Phones these days have gotten so good that you can easily make fantastic YouTube videos. I actually recommend to any person who's starting a YouTube channel now, do not look at budget cameras, do not bother looking at budget pro cameras or anything like that, DSLRs or mirrorless cameras. Use your phone. Use your phone for as long as you can. Make great videos with your phone, and that is the best way to start. When it comes to audio quality though, that's something that I think should be a massive focus for anyone making videos online, because I think audio quality is much more important than video quality. And the great thing is, you don't have to spend that much money to get great audio quality. I'm actually using a very inexpensive microphone myself. I'll get it into shot, sorry for any noise, but you can see here, actually I need to point it towards me so you can hear me, but I'm just using a Rode Video Micro, and that costs like $60. It really isn't that expensive, and I just got it connected directly to the camera. And yeah, you just don't need an expensive microphone. I've got it on a boom arm that you can get from Amazon for like $20, $30. Doesn't need to be expensive. And yeah, that's such a good way to get great audio quality. Like I said, great audio quality is more important than video quality. People are happy to watch your videos if they're in 1080p, but if you have bad audio where the person can't hear you, or there's a lot of noise going around in your videos, they're most likely not going to want to put up with that. No one really likes bad audio. So I think it's worth investing in just an affordable microphone so you can get better audio quality. I'll move it out of the way now, because otherwise it's annoying seeing it in the shot. When it comes to audio quality, I highly recommend having the mic as close to your mouth as possible. That's the best way to get really nice, clear and crisp audio. And make sure your environment, wherever you're recording, doesn't have or just has as little echo as possible, because again, echo is annoying. No one wants to hear a really echoey room. And yeah, great audio definitely is more important than video quality. Another very vital part of having your own YouTube channel is consistency. Uploading a video every week or uploading 2 videos a week, I think it's better to start with a video a week, is so important to growing your own audience, because the aim is that every video that you make should be better than the last, even if it's very, very small incremental improvements. All of those incremental improvements will add up to very large improvements, especially when you've done like 50 or 100 videos. You'll look at your 100th video, you'll compare it to your first video, and you'll see, bloody hell, I've come a long way. Along the process, you probably won't notice that much of a difference, but once you actually see them side by side, you realize, holy crap, I've come a long way when it comes to making great videos. But yeah, consistency, uploading a video a week, uploading 2 videos a week is such a great way to grow on YouTube. I also think YouTube favors channels who upload regularly. It's just part of the algorithm, making good quality content, making content regularly for your viewers. YouTube just naturally recommends it more often. Finally, manage your expectations. Don't think that, after 10 videos, you're going to have 100,000 subscribers. I mean, it can happen. It does happen to some people if they get lucky, but for most people, it just doesn't happen. There are a ton of YouTubers out there who've made 100 videos, 150 videos, and only gained like 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. And unfortunately, you just got to manage your expectations. You've got to start off with nothing. Usually nothing, unless you have a friend who's really big and going to give you a shout out on your on their channel or something like that. You've really got to manage your expectations. But the great thing about consistently putting in the effort, consistently making videos, is that it compounds. When you have a catalogue of videos and you're uploading videos regularly, it sort of just goes up really quickly. How would I see it? Yeah, it's got to go this way, doesn't it, on camera? Yeah, so you've got to see it as like a graph going up like this. So you start off really, really slow, not growing that much, and then you start growing, and then you start growing, and then it keeps going up, and then it sort of just shoots up really, really quickly. That's what happens to nearly every YouTuber that I've known, every other YouTuber that has a channel that's over 1 million subscribers. They started off making 50 to 100 videos, only gaining a few thousand subscribers, and then the next 100 videos or next 50 videos, they just end up blowing up. It just happens from making good quality content. So you've got to manage your expectations. Just don't expect to be an overnight success. It takes months and years of effort to grow a YouTube channel. But once you've got it growing, once you've got it going into a nice flow, it can really explode and you can make really good money. It can be a full-time job, and it is a full-time job for so many people. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below if you have a question. Please do ask any questions that you might have, because there are stuff that obviously I'm not going to be able to cover in every single video, and I want to be able to answer them in the comments. So please do leave a comment below if you have any sort of question related to having a YouTube channel, starting a YouTube channel, making money on YouTube, building an audience, whatever else it may be, leave your comment below. So for those who got to the end of the video, what can you leave as a comment? Leave a comment below with the word lens in it, just so I can see how many people got to the end of the video. Also, I'll just pick someone at random and I'll send them $50. So whoever comments the word lens, share this video, like this video, subscribe. Whoever puts it in the comments, I'll send you $50. I don't know, maybe Amazon gift card or PayPal or something like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe for more.